Hello YouTubers, and today I am going to be reviewing the unit set from 1975's Terror of the Zygons. So, here it is, and to be honest, this is going to be a pretty quick review, because to be honest, there's not a lot to say really with this set. So, I'll leave the Fourth Doctor until last, because there's actually a bit more to say about him. So, the Mikey X for the most part is just basically just a re-release. However, there is a slight difference, and that is they've actually given him a proper, 70s unit gun this time around. Apparently they weren't able to make these in time last time around, but this time, here it is, and yeah, you can pose them with it very well. I'm not going to take the gun out, otherwise I'll be fiddling forever and a day to do it, but I'm seeing my X bloody Benton. Because I keep staring at the Mikey X figure, which, clearly, absolutely, is just a random unit soldier, and is not Mikey X at all. Yep, this is totally not Mikey X for the mustache. And this is my biggest problem with the set. Now, I can understand them wanting to give you, generic unit soldiers, but, I don't know, couldn't they have used any other head? Any other random head, rather than just paint a mustache on the Mikey X? I understand it for the beret, but even so, out of all the figures you could have released, in this 3-pack, really what I would have much preferred is either a re-release of a Brigadier figure, or why not a bloody Zygon? Because, with this wave of figures, apart from the Daleks, we have no monsters in this wave, which is disappointing for me. I always do like to see monsters, so yeah. The fact that this is this, I mean, to be honest, if you wanted to go into further detail on these figures, then basically just check out my previous review on the Claws of Axos one, I think it was. But yeah, they're basically just the same. Now, the Tom Baker figure is where things get interesting. So, this actually was originally a prototype figure that they made way back when. However, they decided not to use the head sculpt that they originally made. The tartan scarf, I'm not sure about that one, but I do know that basically the head for this figure, they decided to do it digitally rather than use the original. Now, there was some concerns when the original prototype images appeared, and the prototype images do look worse than the actual figure. The actual figure itself, the head on it, it actually looks pretty good, pretty nice actually, so fair dues to it, it actually does look better than it initially does. I will say though that the regular Tom Baker head does look better, but it is nice. They've obviously used part of the beret and just added to it, so we've got the sort of tartan pattern. I can't remember what the Scottish type of hat is called, so sorry to people who do that, but yeah, it is quite nice. And the tartan scarf he is wearing, and he only wears this tartan scarf very, very briefly at the start of Terror of the Zygons, is done pretty well. The paint can be a little bit hit and miss here and there, but not badly done, and it is actually pretty, just loosely hanging around his neck. However, there is a bigger glaring issue. This. Now, this is interesting. So, this is obviously technically is and isn't correct at the same time. So, what they've done is repainted the Season 12 cardigan again, which they've done with every release. However, with the previous 3 releases that they did, they tried to give it the colours of the Pyramids of Mars, Prince of Wales waistcoat and cravat, whereas this one, they've I don't know, it's a bit weird, because in Terror, this is technically correct in terms of colours, because in Terror of the Zygons, he doesn't actually have the orange cravat, he still has the green one, but it's actually worn underneath his shirt. So for the most part, in Terror of the Zygons, you can see his white shirt for the most part. But yeah, the thing is, this one I'm going to allow because neither one is actually correct. In terms of the trousers, they've been given this sort of sandstone sort of look to make them look more like tweed, and the shoes are a slightly lighter brown, but to be honest, yeah, they have made some actual improvements to this. So overall, what do I think of this set? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. I do actually like the fourth Doctor figure more than I actually thought, but to be honest, this set is easily skippable, to be honest. In terms of a unit set, if you want, a unit set, then I would go for the previous one rather than this one. It is still nice, but this one feels more like the completionist. However, if you're a massive fourth Doctor fan, like I am, then yeah, this is definitely worth a get, and you can still remove the head, so yeah, anyway, that's it for this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.